वो इन्फिनिटी कैसल वाली बात परेशान कर रही थी कि वो जगह आखिर थी क्या और इतने सारे डीमंस अचानक कहाँ गायब हो गए थे। अगर वो डीमंस के छुपने की जगह है तो इन्हें उसके बारे में पता कैसे नहीं है। सानेगी बताता है कि वो उसी जंगल में कई बार गया है लेकिन उसे कुछ नहीं मिला। मोबानाई कहता है कि ठीक उसी टाइम से बाकी सब डीमंस भी दिखना बंद हो गए हैं। जाहिर है कि उन सबका टारगेट नेज़ुको है और जल्द ही वो बड़ा होने वाला है। सानेगी कहता है कि चाहे उसके सामने कुछ भी आ जाए वो अकेला ही सबको खत्म कर देगा।
It is the dawn of yet another campaign in Spain, this proudest of footballing nations, which has produced some of the greatest clubs and teams in the history of the sport. Nigh on impossible not to get dragged into the excitement of all of this. Wherever your loyalties lie, rejoice and hang on for the ride. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, Jim, in Spain, of course, football means so much, and here it comes at us again.
It really is a thinking man's league that's given us some of the best teams, best players and best tactics and philosophies, Peter, in the 21st century. So, how could it not be good?
So that's got things underway. This then a possible acid test as to who came here better prepared. Son Heung-min. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Opts to play it back. Out wide here. Look at the space here. He's free, he has got space. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Jimenez carries the ball down the right. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Caicedo, nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Toljan. And it's Caicedo. He's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Toljan. It's Son Heung-min! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! A finish right from the top draw! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
So good work on the right flank here. Driving through the middle. Chooses to go back. Oh, this is a great position. Shot could be on. Now there's a fine ball. And he's in on goal.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's an absolute joy! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid could not... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid have launched themselves in the desired manner. This the perfect result to build upon in the weeks ahead. Son Heung-min voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim,
So
what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I don't think they could ask for any more on the opening day. You know, one which the manager looks visibly pleased with, and I think he has a lot of positives to take away from this.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Son Heung-min! Goal! The breakthrough strike! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 18, Son Heung-min.
Madrid make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Nicely shaped ball. That ball looks a good one. And he's in on goal. Plenty to aim at here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Can he finish? In he goes again. Now who's going to be first to this? Decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, that's fabulous. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Caicedo. Chance, surely! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 25, Caicedo.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Closing in on goal. He has a look up. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
This looks promising. In with the challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Foot in. Valverde. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
A case now of complete control.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching
So that was
scoreline,
the first
but it's
half.
a fair reflection
We
on
believe
what
the
we've
boys
just
can
seen
turn it
in this
around.
first half, Peter.
Of course
Now
they
they
will.
just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And the second half gets underway. Jimenez. Good, strong midfield running here. He's found some space. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, what a... There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Just cruising. They are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's tried one! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Ball is over the line. Hangs one in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Valverde. Valverde tries making a foray down the right. Nice bit of trickery. Has a shot! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's having a go! And that is faded wide.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Fernandez. Driving on and making good progress. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Oyarzabal. Oh, this is a great position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shot at goal! And that's wide.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
He's got away. It's Son Heung-min, and they can counter here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Caicedo. Chance here to counter. It's a searching pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
This is a hard one to take.
Son Heung-min taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. So Jim, who takes a shot! They've scored! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Federico Valverde! Federico Valverde!
Madrid break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. He's on it, can he get away? Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 8 minutes is number 7.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Valverde, Caicedo. Driving forward. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
First quarter of an hour gone. Santiago is wide and looking to get onto this. He has found the way through. Valverde, given the lift of his goal, chips it through. That is good alertness. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Threads one in, and he's in. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. No mistake. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Elche go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Looking to play him in, and he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. Cross needs to be good. Oh, what a climb! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And it's Caicedo. Valverde. Driving through the middle. Valverde! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's found a way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Camavinga. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Here's Oyarzabal. Great chance! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
This has become one superb game of football.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
So we're into the second 45. Closing in on goal. Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Elche are looking to go forward now. Is there any support? He might not need it. So much time and space here. It's anyone's ball now. Gets good distance on it. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold driving forwards. Fernandez. Camavinga. Played out towards the right wing. Santiago. Jimenez. It's a searching pass. Tries to get it clear. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Substitution.
Elche can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
And it's Caicedo. Good read, needed to be. Rafa Mir. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found some space. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Substitution in progress.
Elche making consecutive changes here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this could be a chance. Drilled in low. Real chance! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Now it's Andre Silva.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oyarzabal powering forward here. I think we're just about done here. Fernandez. Caicedo. That's good running with the ball. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Andre Silva. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Made sure that's not getting through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
So there it is,
Valverde
everyone.
taking in the accolades,
players.
having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Martin.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in, and this is Kane. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! It's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Ferran Torres. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, easy pickings there. Rafinha! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Valverde. Half-time getting close now. Rafinha. And Koundé. Son Heung-min. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's found the way past. Distributed tidily. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And there's green grass ahead of him. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
Shot a goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Tries to pass it through. He can get that clear. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Akanji, Jimenez, Rafinha, who does have an assist to his name.
Attendance for this match was 96,628.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Valverde, and this is Messi. He is through here. Balde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Short changes him with that pass. He won't be happy with that one. Ferran Torres. And the break is on. Now this could be a chance. He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona go into the lead. Jimenez. And it's Camavinga. Yamal. De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. He could be in here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the finish! Goes for a shot! Should have equalised.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Looking for options for movement. Just 5 minutes left. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
This is now creating a nervous atmosphere. The fans simply want the ball at the other end.
He's got away. Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 7. Ferran Torres. Coming on the field. Number 20. Dani Olmo. Number 9. Robert Lewandowski. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Martin picks it up from the goal kick. Balde. Ball played for Rashford. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already applies the finish! And he's surging through. It's Kane! Spectacular save!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence. Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Try Kane! There it is! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold clears. Now, can they get him away? Oh, what a ball! And the shot! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's got away, shoots! Valverde. Fernandez. Oh, that's well spotted. Serginho. Serginho powering forward here. 30 minutes gone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. And it's big header! It's hit the upright. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. He has found the way through. And he will, and he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Son Heung-min. Gonzalez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's looking wide. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well timed, excellent interception. Somewhat off target. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
To more to come in the second half.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played it. Bullish header! It's in! The second half sparked straight into life. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Kane. And the shot! Oh, just wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's a key interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That is ended up in no man's land. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, they could break here. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has.
Gets his head on it! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This has become one superb game of football.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
He's in a great position here. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kane. Oh, that's superb. He's having a shot! He scores! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Madrid go into the lead. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. And it's Fernandez. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Into the last 5 minutes. Camavinga receives it in a wide position.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And this is Kane.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. Pinches it off him. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Please put your hands
Kane
together,
just
everyone,
could
and
not
give
help
our boys
himself,
a
could he?
round of applause
3
for a
goals
job
to
well
his
done.
name. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be... Kane! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
The goal scorer after 11 minutes is number 10, Harry Kane!
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And this is Kane. That pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Spread neatly. It's a promising position. And that's... He's got two! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
20 minutes is number 11.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that has not gone well. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Jimenez. Son Heung-min. Good running, strong and purposeful. Alava are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if...
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Tries to pass it through. Now the cross gets his head on it! Off the post! Oh, taken with style! And the comeback is complete! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Alava go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Aimed beyond the defence. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Tony Martinez.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Great ball, and he's in here. Tony Martinez. And no, that was never going to make it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
That's the first 45.
So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
And the shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
19.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Sends it crossfield. He is through here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 11.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great vision. He's one-on-one, surely! Kane! Oh, what has happened here? Johnny.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Camavinga kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Fernandes. Kane has found the net here, of course. Messi. And Messi! He scored! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Number 8, Lionel Messi. Substitution on the field, number 18.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Kane. Opts for safety. Goes looking wide. Out to the right. Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross needs to be good. Akanji gets it away. Son Heung-min knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. And this is Messi. Now, who's going to be first to this? And there's the shot! Well, there's the clearance. Well, the ball's gone astray. And it's Fernandez. And that's gone loose. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Johnny. Tony Martinez. Foot in.
4 added
Played
minutes
out
has
to the
been
right.
indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Carlos Alenia. And that will be the final act. Madrid come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts.
There you
Well,
have
after
it,
all of that,
a
Jim,
fine
what are you
win for our
thinking?
boys.
Well, Peter,
This
I
is
really
just what we
couldn't
like
see
to
what
see.
this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists.
Son Heung-min, good driving run.
And that's gone loose.
Mojica. Now Omar Mascaral. Now it's Kane. He's given the time to pick a pass. Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! He's delivered all right! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
19 minutes is number 17.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Great vision. That is good alertness.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely aimed pass. He's got away. The ball goes in.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
That's the throw. Cross into the box. Oh, smashing! Oh, crossbar! Tries to get it clear. Could move up a gear here. And this is Kane.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Valverde.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Son Heung-min. This is promising. It's Son Heung-min! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Out to the left it goes. Murici. That's a lovely, neat pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And he was quick to react. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And the shot! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Good chance here! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Shin to shin. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Tony Lato has found the net here, of course. Can he get on the end of this? You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
The goal scorer after 65 minutes is number 8, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Kane. He's a sharp little ball here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Murici. And he's away. Valverde. And it's Fernandez. pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Chance to deliver. Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution in progress.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.